Hello YouTube, this is Here I Stand coming at you. First of all, I want to say thank you to any new subscribers that I might have. And if you're not one, please do so. I hope my videos have been informative and fun and maybe just mildly entertaining. I have deep conditioned it, washed it and deep conditioned it. And I just wanted to show you how, what the curly bee is really curly. I know sometimes I've seen different pics of curly bee hair on Arjuni's website and just through YouTube, and sometimes the texture can be wavy. As you can see from those pictures, the hair has a wavy pattern to it. But again, after you deep condition the hair, this is what you get. And so you can see, like at the ends, you have this, you have these spiral curls. I'm not sure if you could see that. I'm going to try to get up close. But at the ends, you've got these spiral curls. I've noticed that the longer lengths of hair tend to have more of that wave pattern, whereas the shorter lengths of hair kind of give me more of a spiral curl like this. So as you can see here, here's a good one that, and this just did this naturally on its own. So I definitely like this hair. I do think it comes back, it springs back. I will say that I did dye some of the hair, and the dyeing process kind of straightened the hair a bit. So here's here are some pieces that I dyed, and you can see, they were longer lengths to begin with. And they're now more just wavy as opposed to maybe like, a curly piece like this, or, a curly piece like this. The dyeing process, that chemical in there does tend to straighten the hair a bit. So just be mindful of that. If you, buy curly bee hair and then you, process the hair, dye it for a color change or something, especially if you're lifting the hair. So if you're going from this dark color to a lighter color like I did here, the texture, the pattern of the curl is going to be slightly more relaxed than what it was before. So just be mindful of that, when you're ordering. So if I really want really curly hair and I want to lift the color, I might buy a curly D pattern, because that's very tight curls. And by the time my pattern, by the time I finish dyeing the hair, it may have a more relaxed texture like this. I'm not saying, I don't know if that happens. I am not the expert. I am not a stylist. I'm just saying that's just been kind of what I've seen and what my experience has been. Others might say differently, and please feel free to weigh in with comments down below. But that's just been my experience. So just kind of wanted to let people kind of be mindful of that when they are purchasing and working with this hair. I did do a different kind of deep conditioning today. I mixed two of my favorite deep conditioners today to give me this awesome curl pattern and to get me this wonderfully soft, beautiful hair. So the hair is super soft and it smells really good. And I think I read somewhere when Arjuni wearer said that, like, every time she'd wash hair, she could smell it, how it was when it first came out of the package. And when you first get your Arjuni hair, it does have a very distinct smell to it. It definitely has a distinct, like, the only way I could describe it is something foreign. Not like a foreign, like, ooh, something died, but like a different kind of spiced herb or something like that kind of smell. But it's a wonderful smelling scent. And when you do wash your hair, you do kind of get that scent to come, it does kind of come back. So I don't know what Arjuni washes their hair with when they cleanse it and they first get it and everything, but whatever it is, they can mark it and sell it, and I would buy the shampoo. Oh, you know me. I love me some mixed chicks. I am not a mixed chick, but I do love me some Mixed Chicks products. So I always have been using, I've been using this deep conditioner, and I think I deep condition the hair at least once a week. And I wash my hair about once a week. Sometimes I've gone 2 weeks because the hair just looks so nice, especially after if I go get it done at a salon, like fresh after a sew-in. I may not wash it. I might wait 2 weeks. But anyway, closer to the time when I need to take my sewing out, I start washing it once a week. But I always use Mixed Chicks, and I use this deep conditioner Mixed Chicks. And I have used, and today I also used this Carol's Daughter Manoi. Am I saying that right? Manoi oil. And I really like these two. So I mixed these together, and they gave me great products. So for a leave-in, I used my Attain Miracle Leave-In product. As this is a, heat protectant. It does like all kinds of different things. Like it creates silkiness, stops hair breakage, prevents split ends, flat iron spray and thermal heat protector. So I used this. I kind of spritzed this all over the hair when the hair was damp, and then combed it through and let it air dry. And then I also added this. I got this as a sample. It's this Ojon Dry Recovery. And so it's like a moisturizing mist, and I put this on the hair and also afterwards, and kind of let this sit on the hair. So you can see it's really bouncy and really, I really like the little tendrils, but again, like you can see here, like, here's a long piece, and it has some, curl at the top, but it's, a little straighter at the ends. But anyway, it just gives an overall good feel. The hair is just so great. It's so durable. I mean, I am on 5 months with this hair straight. I have minimal shedding. Like we can take it through. There's no hair in my hands. So we could pull on it. No hair. No hair. So it's very, very durable. My wefts were the thicker ones, but over time they have become very malleable now. So, I don't complain. I don't have any complaints with that. There was a little patch in the back that was tangling. It's still a little tangly, but again, I did a deep conditioning protein. I've done the ACV rinse on it. And it just is a little bit stubborn. I will say I don't do the ACV rinse every time I wash my hair. I might do that maybe once a month at best. It's just a bit, I can't stand the smell, and I know you shouldn't have that much of a smell, but I could still smell it. So I don't do it a whole lot. But it does, and I don't notice that a big difference. I use my deep protein conditioning treatment. I leave that on for about 30 minutes. I forgot to tell you that, but I leave that on for 30 minutes, and then I rinse it out and put those other like little leave-in products on, and I just love it. Again, no complaints. If you have any questions or concerns, comments, please leave them for me, and I will answer them as soon as I can. I appreciate all the other Arjuni wearers and members and owner, and just for being very informative and trying to have the customer's best interests at heart. I know you cannot please everybody all of the time, but I do see the effort. Have there been mistakes? Sure there has. Do I make mistakes? Sure I do. But I do appreciate the customer service and their attempts at trying to be better. Again, signing out. Here I stand. And